start over here today. I thought I would start over here today because I feel so awkward starting and then walking over to the mat. So that's why I'm here this morning. But we're going to start like we start a lot, by putting the knees wide and coming into child's pose. So when you're in child's pose, I always say to anchor your hands, starting at the base of the palm, working through each knuckle to the fingertip. So your whole hand is connected. And then you can kind of feel your arches, the arches in your hand pulling away from the floor. And then as you're doing that, you're pulling energetically towards you. And then you're pulling your belly in, the toes are touching, and you want to start to pay attention to how you're breathing. Let the quality of your breath be steady and rhythmic. See if you can relax your throat, your eyes. Now come forward a little bit, and you'll take your knees further apart. So we're going to go into the groins a little bit and stretch those out so that the knees fall out. You want to aim for your hip and your knee to pretty much be aligned. So again, you're taking your hands, anchoring, and gently pull your torso forward and your hips back. And you'll start to open that pelvic area, which gets really tight no matter what you do, whether you work out or whether you are sedentary most of the time. So everyone has to do it. Just coming, you can rock forward and back slowly. And it almost doesn't matter whether you're super warm or not to, in this position. It's pretty tight no matter what. Just kind of feel that. And then activate your belly, pull your belly in. It's easy to kind of let gravity have its way. So from here, you're gonna pull up, pull the knees together, and you'll swing your right foot in and back, and then your left foot in back. And just get it into the hip sockets. Left and right, left and right. Now you're going to take your right foot in and then your left foot in and come back. You want to make sure that the heels kind of line up. And you're just going to bow forward and rise up a couple times. Bow forward and rise up. Bow forward and rise up one more time. And rise. Pause. Come forward, and then pull your left shin back and your right shin back. Then you'll pull your left foot in and your right foot in. Same thing. Make sure that the heels are aligned, and you're going to rock forward and back. Forward and back. Forward. One more time. And then we're going to alternate, you'll see. So bring your hands forward, take your right leg back, left in, right in, left in. You'll just take a deep breath. Exhale. Take your left foot out, your right foot, left in, right in. And then we'll take another deep inhale. Right back. Left back, right in, left in. Inhale. Exhale. Left, right, left, right. So we're going to move through this onto the belly. You're going to come onto your shins. Drop to your elbows or drop to your chest, and then take your right foot up and your left foot up. The toes are going to go together, and we're going to work through the glutes. So get into the glutes, spread your arms out, press your fingers into the floor, and then kind of push those toes back and out. back and out. Now, if you need to change your hand position, you could put your hands on your hips, kind of feeling for the muscle. Sometimes putting your hand on your muscle will help activate it more. You can put your hands under your pelvis, so if the bones are pushing into the floor, this works for me, putting your hands out to the side and just kind of activating your core. 2 more. Now you're gonna drop, separate the feet. You'll drop your right foot, then your left foot, pull back, and we're coming into that Sukhasana position. And this time, you will take your left foot in front of your right foot. We're going forward again. Up, toes touch. Push back and out. Back and out. Back, out, back and out. Whatever you need to do with your arms for stability or assistance, do it. Get your glutes involved so your hip flexors, hamstrings aren't so greedy. 2 more. And out. Drop your left foot, then your right foot. Pull back from your core so your belly's working. And take your right foot in and rock forward. So we're going to fire the glutes up a lot today. We're going into the core. So touching, extending, get your glutes, and so you lift, push those toes back, put your attention into your glutes, keep it out of your lower back, and it sometimes helps to just get your hands on your hips and pull those hips out of the way. Fire this area. 2 more. 1 more. Drop it. Separate. Right foot, left foot. Bring it back. And take your left foot. You're going to go forward. Pull that belly in. Come back. The more you're in your core, the lighter you are. Put your arms up, or do whatever you need to with your hands, and push knees out. Extend and bend. Lengthening the lower back. Get it out of the way. Two more. And drop the left foot, then the right foot. Bring it into a seated position. Once you're here, you'll grab your left foot, extend, and then your right foot, extend. Drop your left foot, and then cross your right knee over your left knee. And you're going to come forward and lift. Take your left knee across your right knee, and then come back into a seated position. And then we're going to come forward into a plank, a bent arm plank. You'll take your right and then go into plank. Knees in, knees in, knees in. Now we're going to drop the right knee, take your left knee behind, have a seat, now come to your back. Take your left leg out and your right leg up. Then pull your left leg up, right leg down, and we'll do some scissors. Put your energy into your belly, the middle of your belly. Think about the belly button, an inch above and an inch below. When you're moving your legs, you don't have to go all the way to the ground, just go where you feel your abdomen's working. And let your exhale take the leg down. You're breathing out, 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 out. And the leg goes out or down on that exhale. Again, your hands can be where they need to go. They can go on your belly. They can go out. They can go on your eyebrows
or your jaw if you have tension in those areas. Now hold your left leg out, pull your left knee behind your right knee, and grab those ankles for a second. And suction that belly in. And you'll do that roll that we do a lot, and then come onto your forearms. Take your left leg out, your right leg out. So we're gonna turn towards the right into a side plank. So you're gonna inhale, and then take that right forearm down, go towards the left, reach, and then bring your forearm down, take it towards the right, and down, left, and down. Pause here. Take your left knee in this time, right knee goes behind, have a seat, Gomukhasana, and then onto your back. The right leg extends out this time, then you'll lift and exhale that left leg down, and then go through that process again. Exhaling and exhaling. Use your breath. I say that a lot because it's very easy for us to hold our breath and not even realize it. And then all of a sudden we need to go gasp for air, and that's not effective. Exhale, 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 exhale. Then you will take that right leg down, take the right knee behind the left knee, grab your ankles. Pull from your core, swoop up, and then come to that plank. Take your right leg out, and then your left leg. Turn to the right, reach long, and then to the plank. Turn left, and plank. Right, and left. Now back to center. Pull your right knee in, your left knee in, and come back. Again, extend through your legs, pull your left leg up, and exhale, exhale. You can go as fast or as slow as you feel. I'd err on the slower side for form. Take your right up, left knee under the right knee. Pull up and plank. One more time, side to side. And then plank. Left knee, right knee behind. Come back. Extend through your right leg. Pull it up and lower. Exhale, exhale, exhale. right knee behind the left knee.
And come onto your knees. From here, you're going to take that right leg, pull in, and then take your left leg, extend, pull in, right, and left. And then we'll take it back. So this is just to get into the core a little bit more deeply. I'm just kind of sweeping it and pause. You're going to take your elbows down, extend through that left leg, arc that back leg, straight leg, and touch. So you're going to take that leg out to the side and cross over. This will fire your glutes up in a different way. We're getting all angles, or as many as we can. And then pull down, lift up, and take it into down dog split. So that left leg is going to split, hold it here, pull your knee in, and split. Knee in, and split. And then cross your left knee over your right knee. Drop your knees to the ground. Drop your elbows to the ground. And extend through your right leg. Make the arc. You're going to touch back and touch. So from here you want to make sure, think about your hips moving backwards and your heart moving forward. Working with that opposition. Notice if there's any tension in your neck or shoulder area. Anchor the forearms and lift out of that. Next time you're going to take your right knee behind your left knee, lift your elbows up, and go to cross dog to down dog split. Holding that split for a second. Get your quadriceps going, and then pull and extend. Pull into your core and extend. Again. Pull your right knee in front of your left knee. Drop both knees. Drop both elbows. Extend through your left leg and make the arc. Again. One more out and cross. Pull up. Split. In and extend. You're hovering, extending. And you'll wrap that left knee around the right. Drop those knees. Extend that right leg and arc it. Use your breath. Cross. Lift up. Split. And pull into your core and then extend. Pull in. You're going to wrap it and cross dog flow. That left leg is going to split. You'll pull that left knee in, cross that leg, right leg, cross that leg, left leg, cross, right leg, and bring your right foot outside your right hand. Drop your left knee. You will swivel that foot in, and you're going to swing your arm back, take your hand to your heel, and reach that right arm out, up, and over. And then we're going to rotate back to where we came from. You're going to swing that right arm underneath that right knee. We'll go back again on your inhale, opening, and reaching underneath that right knee. Again. One more time. Underneath the knee. Take it back. Hold here. Then we'll rise up this time. Cartwheeling both hands down. Take your right foot, anchor it. So put the whole foot on the ground and check to make sure that your back heel and your front heel are aligned. And we'll come into Virabhadrasana 2. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. In. Now cartwheel down and go to cross dog 1. So that right leg over the left leg. Pause here. And then take that same leg between your hands. Right foot forward. Rise on your inhale and double. That knee goes down and up. Down and up. Down, up. One more time, down. All the way down. Hold here. Anchor. So you're going to drop and bend to the left to start with. And then rise up and go to the other side. You're going to come up and come forward. Just lift that left knee, hold it here, drop it, curl the toes, lift, and cross dog 2. So the ankle goes over that knee, and then you'll do a cross lunge. So your outer right foot goes to that outer left hand. Then take your left knee behind your right knee. To ease into that, you really tap into your core. You're going to take that foot and pull, pull, pull into the groin. And then from here, we'll come onto the back again. Pull your knees into your chest. Straighten that left leg. Now, if your knee or your foot, so if this right knee bothers you and you need to move your foot up, feel free to do so. This is a perfectly wonderful stretch. Opening, whatever you want to call it. Take that left leg and hold. You're active in your core. Now from here, you're going to drop the foot, and then just let it scoot out, pull in, extend, drop, scoot it out, pull it in, extend, and drop. One more time, pulling in, extend, take your whole foot to the floor, reach your arms over your head first, and then we're going to roll to the left side. Take your right hand into the floor, pull yourself up, and then we're going back to where we came from. So into this cross lunge, cross dog, left leg is going to go into down dog split, and we will take that left foot outside that left hand. Drop your right knee, swivel that foot in, swing so your hand and your heel meet. So you're going to inhale, exhale, back to where you came from. That left arm reaches underneath, and then we'll again open and reach. Again.
Slow it down if you need to. Hold here. Then rise up. Place both hands on the floor. Take your right foot, plant it into the ground, making sure that the heels are aligned with one another. And then come into Virabhadrasana 2. Lift out of the pelvis so you're tall. Then exhale, lift that back heel, cross dog 1 as an exhale, and then bring that foot, that left foot between your hands. Come into a vertical lunge, double down, whatever you do with your arms, all the way down. Take the top of that back foot into the floor to anchor and stabilize. Arms up, make a side bend to the right. And then up, side bend to the left. Come back up. Rock forward. Lift that right knee. So this opens from the toes all the way through the hip flexor. Then you'll drop that knee again. Curl, lift, cross dog 2. And cross lunge. From your core, you're pulling your belly in, hovering, and drop. That might take practice, but be patient. Like, it all takes practice. So you're going to take that foot into the groin. Remember that this foot can stay higher up if necessary. So then onto your back. You're going to pull those knees in, straighten that right leg. Drop the foot, extend, let it feel good. If it doesn't, back off. Bending, drop, extend, pull in, drop. One more. Take your right foot back to the floor, arms over the head, rock to the right. Take your left hand onto the ground. You'll pull yourself up to a seated position. Hands back to the mat. Shoot your right leg back, left leg in front of the right leg, and then we'll go to down dog split. Then take your right foot outside your right hand, drop your left knee, and we'll swing into that. This is called, it's kind of a mixture of Ustrasana and baby Virabhadrasana. Some of you don't know the names. It doesn't really matter. They have their meanings, but what matters most is how you're breathing and moving through space. So you're going to come out of that, and both hands are on the ground. Place your foot into the floor, anchor, and come into Virabhadrasana 2. You're going to exhale down, lift, cross dog 1 as an exhale. Bring your same foot forward, rise on your inhale. This time we're going all the way down, top of the foot to the floor, reach up and to the side. Let's go to the other side. Hands to the ground. Lift the back knee. You're in your core, belly in. And then drop your knee. Lift up. Cross dog 2. Cross lunge. Pull the left knee underneath the right knee. And we're going to pull that foot up. And from here, just pause for a second. Turn. Take your left hand onto your right knee. Your right hand reaches back. And you're going to grab for that foot. Now, if that's not available to you, that's fine. You can just reach back like so and hold your arm up there. Or you can take your left hand onto your foot and hold your left elbow with your right hand. Otherwise, if you can hold the foot, hold the foot. Just be where you are. It's always about where you are at any given time, and we learn to enjoy whatever that is. Now you're going to take your right hand, touch your left shoulder, and then touch your right shoulder, and just kind of rock here. Rock it, rock it, rock it. And then you're going to take that cross lunge, and then move back, go to down dog split, and bring your left foot outside your left hand, drop your back knee, swivel, open up, and then rise up. You're going to take it down, plant that back foot, make sure the heels are aligned, and come into Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, lift your back, cross dog, pause, and back to a lunge, center lunge. Rise on your inhale, double that right knee down as you exhale. Inhale, and exhale to your right first. And then to the other side. Back up. Come forward. Lift your back knee. Really anchoring, really lengthening. And then drop again. Curl the toes. Take your ankle, cross dog. Cross lunge. Left foot, right hand. Pull the right knee underneath. And you will take that heel into the groin. Take your right hand onto your left knee. Just rotating. Reach your left arm back. And you could either grab that foot. If that's not happening, take your right hand back, grab the foot, and then grab your elbow. But the point is to keep it long in the torso and really allow for a rotation. Just allowing length. We never force ourselves into a pose or to where we should think we should be. Now release and take your left hand onto your right shoulder, right hand onto your left, and just rock back and forth, back and forth. One more time. And then neutral. We're going to take it back to where we came from, cross dog. And then split. This time you're going to take your right knee down to the ground. The left knee goes behind it and have a seat. Then we will take it into where we were just at. You're going to go into the groin. And if
you need to stay here, please stay here. If you need to rock your knee, and just let it happen. Logging time is really important sometimes. So take your knees up and drop. So you're just gonna kind of lift and pause. And if it feels right, you can drop your right thigh to the floor and your left arm comes up. So you're reaching, and then you'll wrap that left arm around that left shin and collapse. Then release. Pause. And come around to where we came from. And then the left knee goes behind or in front of the right knee. And sit. Then take your left ankle into your right groin. You may just sit here. You may just rock this shin. Wherever you are, let it. Lift your knee. Just kind of rock it. Lift your knee. One more. We're going to take it around this time so this left thigh goes to the ground. The right arm reaches up. Your belly's in. And you're going to wrap that right arm around that right shin. Bend the elbow and grab. For those fingers or the wrist, then release, unwind. We're going to come back to where we came from. You'll take your right foot outside your right hand, the left foot outside your left hand, and fold. Just hang here. Your choices here are to wrap your hands around those legs, grabbing for your ankles and just kind of supporting and stabilizing, letting your head dangle. You want to feel like your lower back is able to release and let go if there's any tension or catching. You could take your hands and gently hold your head, and that'll create more space in the middle back, but you don't want to pull too much. You'd actually just want to hold your hands here and just kind of let yourself dangle, and this creates space in the vertebrae. It's really nice. Then you can release. Have a seat. Bring your feet together. Scoot your hips back so your feet are in this, or your legs are in this diamond shape. And we've been here before, not today, but in other practices. So you know that you can go back to other practices and it will be beneficial to you. So it's kind of like we do things, and whatever we do benefits another practice. So it's always good to revisit. You could work with this practice for a whole week and just do it several times, and you get more comfortable with the movements, and then you sort of can feel rather than listen and pay attention. You know, it's like the more you do it, the more you can get into your body and feel what's happening in your body. So that's my suggestion to you, is just kind of work with these practices. And, you know, you're different every single day. So take your knees in, extend those legs, and fold forward. Notice what's happening in your lower back. Really try to get those inner knees into the ground. When I say inner knees into the ground, the tendency is sometimes for those toes to splay out, or you're just kind of, and I'm not talking about anything in particular, but the legs tend to get lazy, and you want your quadriceps to engage. And you want those, when your inner knees are reaching towards the ground, typically your toes are straight up. So you want the toes to be up. And this whole leg, thigh, legs, feet engaged. Then lengthen forward. Come onto your back. And if you need to rock or do something to release lower back, give yourself a hug, please do so. And just let yourself relax into Shavasana. Let your eyes be closed and surrender for just a moment. Take a deep breath in. Roll to your right side. And bring yourself into a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks for joining me, and I will hopefully see you next time. I usually upload on Sundays, and I encourage you to make comments. Please start talking. Tell me what you'd like. Tell me what you've been practicing. Tell me a little bit about you, and I will answer back. All right, have a beautiful day.